I was recently talking with a friend who is rereading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Now, why would you reread a book? That's a great question. With all the books out there that you haven't read, why would you take time to reread something you already read? Well, there's a couple of answers to that. And the first is, as the famous writer Samuel Johnson said, people need to be reminded more often than they need to be instructed. The idea being, we know a lot of stuff, but we forget it and we don't put it into practice, or we put it into practice and then we drift away from it. And so to be reminded of it is pretty helpful. So when you reread a great book like Atomic Habits, you remember, oh yeah, that was something that I wanted to do and didn't get around to. Or that was something I did implement, but then I drifted off of it. I need to get back doing that. So you're going to be reminded of some things that were great ideas that you either didn't get to or got to but started to drift on. The second reason is when you reread a book, especially months or years later, you're a different person. So it's almost like it's a new book because you're working on new problems because you've moved forward in your life. And so what was capturing your attention the first time you read it, something different now is going to be capturing your attention the third, fifth, 10th time you're reading that book, because your subconscious is working on new problems. You're trying to grow and develop new skills in your life. So you're going to notice different things. And in a book like Atomic Habits that's just packed with great ideas and very tactical things that you can put in place and go accomplish right away and start doing, a book like that, you're going to find something new to do because you couldn't do everything the first time you read it and you weren't necessarily looking to solve every problem. But now this time around, you're looking for different things, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. You're going to be attracted to different areas. And so a book that's so full, you didn't catch it all the first time. You couldn't have caught it all the first time. At least you couldn't stay focused on it. So now you're going to come back and things are going to look new. So those are some reasons why you would want to reread. And Atomic Habits is absolutely a great book to put on your reread list. Another one is Chris Voss's Never Split the Difference. Again, so many practical ideas in there that rereading it helps you remember those skills and those examples and that language to put in practice on your human relations. And the third book I would strongly recommend to put on your reread list is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Again, being reminded of the things that you committed to that maybe you drifted off of, but that those little things add up and compound over time, and that can make a big difference even though you might not be seeing the results right away. There's other books out there that are worth rereading. If any specific book really resonates with you and you really enjoyed it and felt like you learned a lot, but maybe didn't get all of it, and you either want to be reminded or go try to find more gold in that mine, absolutely make your own reread list. But definitely don't be afraid to reread. There's a theory that you're better off reading one book 12 times than 12 books one time. And while I'm kind of a fan of doing both, I definitely see the wisdom in reading that one book 12 times.